Hi, everybody. This is Tiffany. I hope everyone's having a great day. I came on to give you guys a little heads up regarding some messages that I put out recently. I know you guys saw the title. It says, Their warfare can become your warfare. I believe that's what I'm going to name this video. Um, so Okay, so I know you guys are probably wondering, how can someone's warfare become my warfare? I was led to look at one of my other videos that I put out not too long ago, Family Function. So I was led to look at that video because of something else. And in that video, I said something about affiliation is an open door. What I referenced was, well, I tried to reference Achan because when Achan brought the accursed things, everyone was cursed. This is in the Bible. Someone came to my channel recently and said that the Lord didn't give me the vision of the ties, the cut ties videos. The Lord throughout the Bible used a lot of symbols. The Lord also spoke in parables. So this is how the Lord worked. The thing is, it's like if you're carnal, you're not going to understand the things of the Spirit anyway. The Lord speaks in parables and the Lord uses symbols to convey messages to his children. So anyway, we're here to work as a team and as one. So if I have a green light to give a message, that means that that message is for somebody else. So just wanted to shed some light on that, because if one person says it, that's not the only person in this world that would say something like that. So I have to say it. So just in case you would hear it, you would know that this is a false statement. And then, you would take it to the Lord in prayer so you can get your own confirmation and revelation regarding whatever situation it is. All right. So their warfare can become your warfare. So recently the Lord had showed me a few things, and I had warfare out of nowhere, but I didn't really want to believe it in the message I gave regarding they are gifted. I didn't really want to believe in when I said that when I stuck up for the girl Erica, they took their attention off her and put their attention on me. So, it's like sometimes we don't want to believe certain things, even though we have the interpretation. See, sometimes we can get in the way of interpreting dreams because we don't want to believe it. But still, in all, I knew it in my spirit, but I was like, no, it can't be. Maybe not, right? No, I definitely received the revelation regarding that part about the attention being taken off her to me. So that can happen. So with the Lord can lead us to people so we can learn something or help someone. But if the Lord is pulling you away from that person, that means he's pulling you away from that person for a reason. So either that person it was only for a time, so therefore you had grace. So it's either they didn't take heed to whatever you need them to do in order to start closing the doors that they had open, or you were supposed to just learn something that they could teach you, and then you had to leave. So when the Lord is pulling you away from people, places, and things, you have to take heed to it. You have to listen, because what will happen is if they have open doors, then all that is going to fall on you. So this is why obedience is better than sacrifice. See, this is why you have to be led by the Spirit, because if not, then you're going to be working out of your own flesh, thinking because the Lord originally led you somewhere or to people, places, and things, that you're supposed to stay there. No, the Lord has led me away from people that he's led me to. So this is why the Lord is showing that how I can be targeted by helping people that didn't need my help and he never okayed it, or B, they needed my help, they received my help and didn't take heed to it and do the things that they needed to do in order to help themselves. And if that's the case, if the Lord is leading you away from them and you're being disobedient, that's an open door. So this is how affiliation with people will open a door in your life. And you don't know where this door is because you're not doing anything that's going against the Lord. You're repenting, you're praying, you're fasting, you're on the straight and narrow, and you have warfare. And it's not warfare that the Lord is teaching you something. It's warfare that doesn't make sense. And the Lord is not really answering where it's coming from. That means it's some type of door that you've opened or allowed to be opened over you. And this is why you're not hearing clearly, because of this door. And because of the people that you have in your life that you're supposed to have already distance yourself from. So the cutting ties with people, places, and things. This is why you have to pray. If you stay connected to people that have open doors, whether they know, like the thing is, some people know that they have open doors. So some people are acting like they're doing this, and this, but they're really not. And that'll open you up spiritually for attacks. Because if these people are doing these things behind closed doors, but they're acting one way in your face, that's going to open you up automatically to an attack. Not initially, but after a while, yes. So this is not something that the Lord won't warn you or try to give you the nudging. No, he's already did that a few times, and then you'll get the warfare. So it's not automatically like you start talking to someone that it opens you up like that. No, unless they've done something or planted something or gave you something. No. But affiliation after a while, and it's not even a long while either, it'll be it is very significant depending on what they're doing. Idolatry is definitely a big open door, huge open door. So if these people have um these statues and stuff, if they're disobedient, if they're going against the Lord real bold like that, and then you're communicating with them, counseling them, you're on the phone with them, you're meeting up with them, you're doing all these things with them, but you don't know this is what's happening, that'll definitely open you up to warfare. People can really open you up to these type of attacks. And if you're working for the Lord and you're helping people, you're helping them see what's been holding them back all that time. Do you actually think the enemy is going to play if he sees a crack in your life by affiliation? No, they're going full throttle for you. And this is why I was led to give this message, because it's like people need to open up their eyes with the people that they're staying on the phone hours with, or just meeting up with, or discussing things with. If these people are doing these things and they have open doors, automatically they have familiar spirits. If they have their idols in their home, and or they're worshiping other gods and you don't know, familiar spirits. And what goes hand in hand with familiar spirit? Monitoring spirits. So this is why things won't work out for you, because if you're telling people that have monitoring spirits, what do you think is going to happen next? You've already given them legal right to come against whatever it is. This is why we have to be aware on the people that we are in contact with, because are they sent from the Lord? Are they sent from the Lord? Or is the time up for these people? So you have to be very aware on what's going on, especially, and I'm not going to say especially in this season, because well, moving forward, you have to be aware, because it's not going to get any less intense. It's going to get even more intense, especially with the knowledge that people are starting to come into, that is going to be more and more hyped up, for the simple fact is now you know how to combat what's going on. So if you know how to combat what's going on, now they got to step up their game. So now what happens? You got to step up your game. So this is why you have to be aware on the people that you're affiliated with, and where did the warfare come from. If you can pinpoint where the warfare came from, then you can shut it effectively by shutting some of the doors that you have open to people, you know. So that's pretty much it. I just wanted to shed some light regarding spiritual warfare and people that you don't know what they're doing behind closed doors, and that could be where your warfare is coming from. I was led to give this message, so I don't know if people are experiencing out of ordinary warfare, or they haven't disconnected from people, and this is why the warfare is happening. So you have to take this message to the Lord in prayer to see if the connection with people, places, and things is opening you up spiritually. And if things are going awry out of nowhere, it could be because you're consulting with the wrong people. Because not all people are bad just because they have open doors. They're just not aware of it. But still in all, that still puts you in a vulnerable position. The Lord is not respect of persons. So if he's already tried to remove you from something, and these people are already going against him, he's a jealous God, and provoking him to anger, what happens? It's like you're going to get what they're going to get. You don't want that. You know what I mean? Especially if you wouldn't do this stuff. You wouldn't open yourself up in that way. You wouldn't go against the Lord in that way. You being affiliated with someone that could care less. You know what I mean? That's a problem, especially if they know what they need to do to close these doors and they're not doing it and they're lying to you. Then what happens? You're automatically going to have warfare, and your warfare is going to look different than their warfare because of what you're doing for the Lord. So just take this message to the Lord in prayer if it resonates in your spirit. But I was just came on to shed some light about how being affiliated with people, places, and things can open you up spiritually. And you don't want to set yourself back because you try to help people that the Lord already told you to disconnect from. Sometimes it's just for a season. Remember that. I hope this message helps somebody. I love you guys. Have a wonderful and blessed day, and I'll see you soon, Lord willing, and have a blessed day. Bye.